Hey you guys, Lacey and Steve from Duo Reacts. Thank you so much for stopping by and watching Da Boys.
The Boys.
Da Boys.
And we are on season 1, episode 6, The Innocents.
The Innocents.
Yes, Homelander is my hero.
Steve's been going on and on and on about Homelander lately. He's got a little man crush, I think.
No.
Yeah, I've really been enjoying the series. It's awesome. I love the dynamic of, you know, good guys aren't so good.
Homelander, Queen Maeve, Black Noir, The Deep, A-Train.
Yeah, all of them. Like, I mean, I
Starlight.
definitely see... Yeah. I definitely see good in some of them. Like, Queen Maeve. Like, I feel like she's getting sick of the bullshit and wants to do the right things. But...
she's having a struggle within.
She's having an internal struggle. Yeah.
And Homelander just keeps going deeper and deeper,
yeah.
like all the time. And it's interesting watching his character because, like, is there anyone that can stop his spiral? I mean, how far does it have to go until...
I mean, Stillwell is trying, but, like, even she's not really keeping him in check, so...
And maybe this is where we start figuring out a little bit more.
I'm thinking
so.
I'm thinking so.
I think we should hop in, to be honest with you.
Me too.
And see what happens, because everything is... it's shocking.
Craziness?
It is. A little bit of it's shocking. It's great writing of the characters. I mean...
Yep.
They do such a wonderful job on this, so I say we hop in.
All right, let's do it.
Steve and Lacey, Da Boys.
Da Boys.
Commercial.
It gotta be. Look how good he is with kids. Look, they're just like regular people.
What I want to know, who's that dude that stuck his in her face?
Whoa!
Okay.
All right.
You look familiar. Did you go to Kennedy's?
She's new in town.
Mm-hmm.
Fantastic. So what are we drinking? New to town, Annie?
Because she looks totally different without her costume on.
No.
She was bigger
The
than
costume
all the
changes
guys.
her face,
I
too.
made a giant bee. My grandfather built this place with his bare hands. Oh, the old piano. Every night Mom would sit here and she would play some songs, and that's me in the middle. Love you, Mom, Dad. Welcome to my bedroom. The Baseball Hall of Fame, you might call it. It's my little team. I played shortstop. Of course, I couldn't show everything I had, but let's just say we did a lot of winning.
Just too perfect. Baseball.
Really, it's so special to come back.
Is it, though?
Is it? Is it? Or is this a
I'm
show?
sorry. Who put the fucking blanket on the bed?
Uh-oh.
Randy Septek.
Who's Randy Septek?
He's over there.
Randy, why? Fucking asshole.
Uh-oh.
Fuck.
What just happened?
You pissed Homelander off because of a blanket, apparently.
Mariners embrace.
Hold on. So no hero was born. None of them. They're all just kids dosed with the blue shit. Even
fucking Starlight. What about Homelander?
Homelander's a black hole. Never had any public records and never will. However, every single other suit, juiced up lab rats.
Doesn't have any...
I'm trying to give a... No. Not if you
Don't touch her things.
keep on Starlight then, right?
The phone's been tits up for a week. You wouldn't know anything about that, would you?
No?
All right.
He doesn't believe you.
No. We gotta go on a little detour. Come on.
Okay.
Butcher.
What is he doing?
I'd like to see what dick that is.
Oh.
You okay? You know that pledge you meant her during Rush Week because she seems sweet and she doesn't know she's not supposed to wear Uggs? And then when she's active, she stabs you in the back. Gets you kicked out of the house.
I'm sorry. I don't...
It was my big idea to book you for the Believe Expo. What could go wrong, right? You were playing to your base. At least I don't have to kiss your ass anymore.
Do you kiss her ass ever? Because
She's done.
she got fired, it looks
Man.
like.
You fired Ashley? It was actually a mutual decision. She wanted
Oh.
to explore different career
Looked
paths,
like it.
and we wished her well. You are a selfish, arrogant child.
Oh.
Oh. Back in Iowa, I bet you watched a lot of Queen Maeve's movies, right? Dozens of people in this company spent hundreds of hours to create the thing that is you. I never asked for that. Then why don't you burn the sparkly outfit and become a cop? You want to be a superhero. You want to be famous. But nobody's famous alone. Why don't you cut the petulant diva shit, show a little fucking gratitude, and let us do our job?
I don't think anything that she did was petulant diva shit, but okay.
No. I'm sorry. No red carpets. No reality TV. And I want my old uniform back. And I think we may need to reconsider your position in the 7. And I think that firing an employee after she reported sexual assault on live TV might taint your stock price.
Ooh.
Well, I hope we can count on your discretion. I have a lot to think about.
Yes, you do. She's like, well, shit.
That didn't work so
Stress.
well, did it? Okay.
Boy, you're really milking this thing for all it's worth.
Excuse me?
This empowerment act.
When I was younger, I read your autobiography so many times that I wore it out. I had to buy a second one. Because you didn't just break all the bones in your right arm stopping that school bus and falling off of a bridge, but you also went to every kid's physical therapy afterwards. Just to show the world that they were heroes too. You really stood for something. Now,
And now,
pretty sure that was just written by the marketing guys.
Boom,
oh,
bitch.
You know, you're always calling people cunts or twats, but I never really got how that's an insult. They're flexible, take a pounding, and they're the reason behind like 98% of my life decisions.
Okay.
You're a good guy.
Some days are harder than others, obviously. You know, the other day I wanted to talk to my friend about all this, but I couldn't.
Collateral damage survivors.
That's why this group is so great. It's so important. I know it's wrong to feel angry. After all, Tech Knight saved me. I just wish he'd been a little more gentle with my spine.
It's about acceptance, isn't it?
There's this one hero who shall remain nameless, but has ice powers.
Ice Princess. I'm not allowed to say.
Needless to say, I fell for her. Big time.
Soup.
Anyway, we were, being intimate. She climaxed and accidentally turned into ice. Just for a second. But I was, still in there at negative 346 degrees.
Oh.
Same temperature as liquid nitrogen.
It is not there anymore.
It snapped off. The crazy thing is, that's the cost of a mortal like me for being with a god like her.
He's trying to
Excuse
prove
me.
a
Yeah.
point.
Continue the escapades.
We don't make jokes.
The ice capades.
Why don't you take the talking? Tell us your story.
Yeah, what's your story?
I said I'm good. Time to move on.
Go ahead, Sam. Give me the stick.
Oh. He's like,
You back off, or I'll shove this stick where your dick used to be. You're a bunch of pathetic suit worshipping cunts. Sitting here in your little share circle, having a little whinge and a moan. Fuck letting go. You should be out there with a fucking chainsaw going after him.
they're like,
A bunch of scared fucking rabbits.
Sorry.
he's sorry.
He's
sorry.
I'm going to need you to make a public apology, and you're going to be taking a sabbatical from the 7. What? We are going to be stationing you in Sandusky, Ohio.
Sandusky.
Wasn't it Starlight? What about Starlight?
What are
Everybody
you
seems
talking
to know
about?
who she was referencing in that
That's
speech, and
Starlight.
it is not going
What?
away. It's only a matter of
I'm in full support of women, their ongoing bravery and speaking out. I hope you can forgive me. I realize that my behavior has caused Starlight a great deal of pain, and I sincerely apologize for this. Though at
Sincerely?
the time, I believed that our encounter was consensual. I now realize that I misread the moment.
Our new movie, Insurrection.
Wow.
It's really exciting. It's my movie with the
No way.
cinematic universe.
Seth
The
Rogen.
DCU.
That's him.
Yeah, that's Haley Joel Osment. You remember the little boy from that one movie, The I See Dead People?
You know what I'm a fan of? Your insider trading.
How do you know about Cleo?
There are no secrets from me. Well, I work for Child Services.
Hey, Cleo. Remember your old man?
Hi, Charles.
What?
I'm sorry.
Bye.
Hey, I just want to know you don't hate me.
Don't really know you.
Yeah, how'd that read go?
Hey, wait.
Yeah.
I can see her every month.
1 hour, supervised. You clean?
I can be. What do you want me to
I
read?
can be.
What are we doing here?
My wife, Becca, used to hum the Spice Girls. Drove me around the fucking bend, you know, all day long. Walking around the house humming. She was happy. I fuck know why she was happy with me, but...
So that's why he knows so much about the Spice Girls.
Spice Girls.
Tell me what you want, what you really, really want.
Homelander raped her.
Oh, that was a bomb.
Jesus.
Wow.
Not long after that, she came set right here. I know this because she got tagged in that security camera right there. She sat here for 3 hours. Didn't move a muscle. And then she just got up and walked away. That was 8 years ago. Nobody's seen her since. Either Homelander killed her, or she killed herself. Same difference.
One or the other.
One or the other. Sounds like she was depressed enough to where she could
Easy.
have. But
Unknown's
also
heavy.
Homelander to keep her quiet.
We're in this together. We're Robin and Becca. That is why you can't allow yourself to be distracted by another bird, especially not the soup.
I feel like Starlight might be the right
More-
suit to get
more-
involved
Just
with.
remember,
Layers of the onion being peeled.
Yep.
Huh. And then cut
And here
to...
we go. Cut to rapist.
He's a little bit of everything, isn't he?
Yeah, he is.
So what if I took you to a house you'd never seen before, full of photos of parents you never met, toys you never played with, Hardy Boy
All
books
this is a
you
lie.
never read?
And I need you to tell the mother story. Please.
The mother story? Is that what she said?
Please.
Or the other? Oh.
It was actually my mom who dragged me along to my first
All
movie
right.
practice, and
I'll do it.
just like her.
Okay. Perfect. So great.
So we're done?
Yes.
Right.
All right, let's go.
Um,
She's like, who this guy?
Just go walk it off. Walk it off. You broke my fucking wrist. She didn't intend any harm. Could have fooled me.
Butcher.
where are you?
Shake Shack.
Really?
Shake
I
Shack.
can imagine that place.
Cookie dough concrete.
Sounds good. Does it taste like lies? I got your phone linked to my find your shithead friends.
Does it taste like
Where
lies?
the fuck are you?
We're all great friends, you know, behind the scenes, just as much as we are to the.
Oh.
Oh, hey, Elena. I'm gonna need 5 minutes, okay? Yeah, that's invasive.
What are you even
Very
doing?
invasive.
Why would you never?
Did you ever think that, maybe I was just looking for a hookup? I know you think you know me.
I used to.
Yeah, used to. I've changed.
They're getting all this on camera, too.
Are you filming, Courtney? We cut a while ago. We're setting
No.
up a shot for later. Maybe roll on the building. All right, you can cut it, guys.
All right, now you can cut it, guys. He's like, please don't break my hand.
There's a flag with a two-headed snake on it.
Two-headed snake?
Yeah.
With red rays behind it?
What does that mean?
It's the flag of the Shining Light Liberation Army.
You're dating a terrorist.
Oh. Uh-oh.
Is this true?
You're dating a terrorist?
Wait, are they dating or?
Crushing.
Yeah. Do not use.
Oh,
Are we getting some
okay.
backstory here? So he never had parents. He was an experiment.
There must be.
I think
So
so.
he must have been the first one.
How the fuck is it creating supervillains?
Oh, they're creating super villains
For us.
to go up
Maybe
against
that's what they want
the
to be.
superheroes.
That's not who she is.
She's not bad. She just wants to go home.
She's a fucking soup. Just like a Rex. How many times do I have to fucking say it?
I don't think everybody's agreeing with you on this one, Butch.
I know you understand me. Please.
Oh. Oh, she went to go grab him. Okay.
The drawings are palm trees in front of the moon.
Younger. Oh, okay.
They killed her parents. They kidnapped her and her brother. Forced them to be soldiers. Kimiko.
Kimiko.
She just wants to go back and get her brother out of there. Her name's Kimiko.
Kimiko.
Kimiko. So she wasn't a terrorist. And here's the deed.
I realized that my behavior caused Starlight a great deal of pain, and I
It wasn't on purpose.
It's a fish stick.
You're speaking your truth.
You're speaking your truth. You know that pissed him off.
A list of your demands. How in character?
Well,
Exorbitant salary, same for your team, office space, security clearance, indemnity clause, legal protection, a formal guarantee that Homelander will be prosecuted under the full extent of the law.
Is that a problem?
Now I'm gonna pass it up the chain.
I mean, it all
while they
sounds
hash it out,
reasonable.
You and I go forward on good faith.
I'm fresh out of good faith. So what's it gonna be?
I can give you everything you want on this list.
Except.
Homelander.
Except Homelander.
Yep. I knew it.
You're fucking scared.
I'm fucking terrified. And you should be too.
At least she's honest.
Wow.
Because Homelander
Butcher.
will end up being the super villain.
Butcher.
I mean, I get it.
I think that's the one thing that he wanted, though, above
Yeah.
any of that other shit.
I'm sorry.
Ooh.
Oh. That's a step.
But the people who did this to you, they might be doing it to others. We can use your help stopping them. It's your choice. You give me a nod and we go to the airport right now.
That's all she wanted was a choice. Now just kiss. Make out already, would ya?
Aww.
Yes. That's even better. I like that.
Because if you watch that episode of Downton Abbey, then I'm gonna be one behind, and we're not gonna be able to binge watch together. Just hold on for till I get home.
Sounds like Steve.
Oh, there's a fight in the
No,
yard.
I don't want you to watch ahead.
We'll take down Vought ourselves. Yeah.
Okay. How are you gonna do that?
Where's Huey?
Cleo didn't really want to see me today. She was just being polite. I'm pretty good at reading stuff like that. So, you don't have to call me or any of that anymore. Please.
That don't sound good. He's not. The deal was he gets to see his daughter once a month, and he just said, "It's okay. You don't need to bring her." So.
Oh, I'm sorry. The elevator was out.
Oh,
What?
Shit! I knew it. I knew something.
I don't know you, and I don't want to. A-Train said that you have some information.
Yeah, we go back to the Teenage Kicks days. We still keep in touch.
Oh, golly gee shucks. What makes you think I would give two fucks about that?
Wow.
Do you have something for me, or not?
He said you were looking for a French guy and a black guy Skinny white guy.
What a
rich guy.
dick.
He's selling them out.
Shitty little $85 camera I put in my
Oh,
doorbell
and
casing.
he
I know there's
sees
no
Huey
work, but I was
now.
hoping you could put in a word for me at Vought. I'll take any post.
Did he see him?
Yep.
Low 5 figures would be fine.
The picture on the phone was of Huey.
Ooh.
I just want to be one of the good guys again.
Yeah, well, might stay away from Vought then. Bye.
And nothing.
Yep.
My phone.
Yep, that was your phone.
When I was born, I almost blinded the doctor. So, I had powers from the start.
Well, I mean, can we believe your mom? Because...
Not talk about hero stuff tonight.
Yeah.
For me, New York has been such an endless shit show.
Uh-oh.
Except for you. Somehow, in
He's
the
gonna
middle of it
snap
all,
out of it and
Yep.
say something or leave or say, no, I don't want to do that or something. Oh. Well, good for you, Huey. He's over all that, I think. No more PTSD.
Huey.
Oh, shit. And... Wah, wah,
I thought that was you. You're that new girl in the 7, ain't you?
Guilty.
Wow. It's a pleasure to meet you. And I must say how marvellous it is that so many more women are in positions of power. You know what I mean? Translucent's always been my favourite. What's he up to?
What is he up to?
It's not what it looks like. Because from where I'm sitting, it looks like you've got your tongue halfway down the opposition's throat.
She's not the opposition. She's a good person. Okay? I mean, she can help us.
Help us. And what do you think she's gonna do when she finds out you murdered Translucent?
When she finds out.
When? He's like, when?
Give him a best.
Where'd your friend go?
Now he's gonna...
Good song.
Wow. I mean, good episode. It was for me, it was more of like a, you know, like moving the story along sort of episode. Not a whole lot of big things happened really, other than, you know, we learned...
Fallout.
Yeah, the fallout from like everything pretty much, right? And we learn Kimiko, you know, her name and kind of a little bit about her backstory.
Right.
And I'm glad for that. I like that little relationship.
Well, and the
that's
twist,
forming.
and the twist of what her story,
what her purpose was she was basically sold into this business where they're going to be creating super villains to combat the superheroes.
Yeah, I didn't really catch that part of it. I'm glad you're telling me that. I didn't really catch that.
You didn't catch that?
No, I really didn't. I really
when
didn't.
they were in the house, that's what they were saying. Because she was kidnapped from her home, forced to be a soldier, and then pumped with this stuff. So like she's was a soldier and being pumped with the V.
Right.
Preparing her to be a supervillain. So I mean, technically she's still kind of doing her job, right? I mean she's not really doing anything, but
when she's actually not the villain, the superheroes.
Exactly.
And
that's going to be the
biggest thing is Homelander. I mean, we find out that he raped Butcher's
wife, Becca, I'm
and
pretty
either
sure.
A, killed her or she suicided.
You
know, and the other thing is, you know, Butcher hands everything over to the prosecutor, basically, or the
deputy director of the CIA.
Right.
Yeah.
And she can do everything but Homelander.
Right.
So that tells me he's untouchable, and it's going to be very hard to bring him down. How
would they? Like she was saying, like, yeah, you're right. I am scared. Like, how are we supposed to bring him down? Like, how are we supposed to prosecute him to the full extent of the law?
Right.
What are we going to do? Keep him in jail? You know, like,
he's
just going to go along with that? Like, no, he's going to fight back, and then guess what? We have a
lot of people are going to die.
Yeah.
And Yeah, that's the biggest thing is what it'll never happen.
It'll never happen.
It'll never happen.
No.
That way.
And we also learned that Homelander never had parents, apparently, or he may have at some point, but ever since he can remember, even from being a little baby, he was in a room, kind of like an L situation from Stranger Things.
Right.
You know, where they were probably dosing him. He was probably the first one ever, and
we don't know that for sure.
We don't know that for sure. I'm just assuming that
right.
he was the first. I could be totally wrong about that, but at some point afterwards, they started leaving the babies with their families.
Yeah.
So,
but now
he didn't. So I'm just assuming that.
Now he has mesmerized that flipped.
Yeah. And
told him, or basically showed him
all of their faces.
Yeah. And including
Huey, which means that, guess what? Starlight's about to find out.
Or maybe not.
I'm just assuming. But if Homelander knows, then they're all going to know eventually, pretty soon.
Yeah. So his
and having Homelander after you.
Yeah. And he's out to find them. Period. End of story. And eliminate them.
Yeah, and they have Vought Industries to use all of their resources to find them. Meaning cameras, you know, every known address. Oh, shit. What about his dad? I just thought every known address. His father.
Ooh.
I hope that doesn't become an issue with them using him as some sort of like, you know what I mean? Like, I'll kill your father if you don't show up at blah, 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 or whatever, something like that.
I mean, wow. I can't wait to get to the next one, to be honest with you. I really love this show.
I do too.
So much to take in and process over an hour on the show.
Yeah, this episode was pretty jam-packed full of information, to be honest.
A lot.
Yeah.
A lot.
I might have to rewatch this one to make sure that...
I think so too.
Yeah, to make sure that I'm catching everything.
Because there was a lot.
Yeah, there was a lot.
And there was things that I actually was listening to that I didn't put two and two together. So yeah, but the show was actually really, really good.
Yeah, I agree.
Starlight is about as close as she can get to finding out.
She's really close to finding out, and she's also really close to being on the bad side of a lot of people within Vought Industries.
And who does she trust after all this? If she feels like she was,
nobody.
Being used.
Exactly, because the one person that she feels like she can trust right now is Huey, and she's probably going to find out that
it's going to be one of them
he
situations.
was deceiving her.
Yeah, where he actually cares about her, but he was deceiving her, but he does care about her.
Yeah,
she's going to be like, you were just using me, and it's going to be a horror scene on,
I don't even want to know where that's headed.
Yeah.
To be honest.
And I hope that it's crazy. It's crazy, but it's such a good show. Homelander is like a very, very, very bad man.
Yeah, because not only does he not care about anyone or anything, he straight up rapes people too. And possibly murdered them. Possibly. She could have suicided.
Or made it to look like
Or she could have just disappeared to go into hiding too, for all we know. We don't know anything, but
I think she was dead.
Whatever happened was bad.
Yeah, such a good show. But
yeah, thank you guys so much for watching this episode with us. Please leave a like on this video. Leave your comments and questions down below. Make sure you subscribe if you're not already. Share the video and bang that bell. And we hope you guys all have an amazing and awesome day.
Hope amazing happens to you. Peace out.